Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we had just finished the Shrine of Lamashu. We're going to do the Bald Stones area really quickly. We're just going to do some side questing type stuff. And then between videos I'm going to do a bunch of kingdom management things. It's going to be just a lot of 14-day waiting periods. That is a nightmare, straight up. Torpor, the Great Nightmare.
Forwards.
I wonder what makes it a great nightmare as opposed to just a normal nightmare. Oh, that's not the formation I want. There we go. That's better. Let's go like this. Why is Amiri in the front of the... Okay, let's... Oh, my formation and everything is all messed up here. Alright, well... Can we fix this? Yes. Canara, that's a fine position, I guess. That's okay. Lindsay, you need to swap with Valerie. And Valerie needs to swap with Knock Knock. Yeah, that's pretty okay. I'm good with this. Let's readjust. We're fighting Torpor. Everything got messed up. Let's just move up. Alright, let's save. Knock Knock's just gonna delay until after Torpor. Actually, most people are, but we're gonna cast Bless. Because why not? We have a lot of walking to do, and we're not gonna do a whole lot of fighting in this video, and we're gonna have to rest at some point, so. Now let's delay you till after Torpor. Let's just make sure this fight goes well. Torpor. 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 And Torpor. Alright, here we go. That wasn't so bad. It does have Flaming Breath. I should have remembered that. All nightmares have Flaming Breath. That's like their iconic attack. Don't need anything there. Let's just cast Prayer. It'll help us a little bit. I guess we can just walk in and fight it. And miss. What's its armor class? 36 armor class, so it's pretty hard to hit. We did hit it though, with our first and really only attack. I'm going to spread my people out a little bit here, and... Why am I casting fire at the nightmare? I'm almost certain they have a lot of fire resistance. We're not going to be able to... AOO, or not AOO, but full round attack. I still don't think we're going to full round attack. Let's just get into position. We did hit it. And Knock Knock's going to go the long way around and kind of sit right there. I think he'll be able to attack next turn. You know what, let's just get right up to the butt of it. And then we can cast Haste. We're going to need all of our attacks because 36 is a pretty high armor class. It's going to be hard to hit. Luckily, it only has a plus... Wow. It has a plus 21 to hit, which means it needs a 19 to hit us still, because we have 40 armor class now.
We shall overcome.
Which is pretty good. There's no way our main character is actually hitting this thing, but it was just fun to see what would happen. We did hit with Amiri twice. Wow. Actually, honestly, a little surprised there. Valerie I expected more even than Amiri, although I think I did take off Amiri's power attack, thus making her attack modifier a lot better. Yeah, she also rolled pretty good. We're gonna switch to Earth stuff.
This is going to hurt.
Not that she hit anyways, but still. That's pretty decent damage reduction as well. Okay, Knock Knock. Knock Knock, I just want to take a look at his abilities for a sec here. He's using Bewildering Injury, which is -2 AC upon hit, which is pretty good. But he also can give -2 to attack rolls, or lower its speed by half. Interesting. Alright, well. There we go, we hit it. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it or not. Alright, let's see what its attacks are like. Luckily, Valerie is just the most armor currently. Although, to be fair, this thing's got 30... This thing only has 4 less armor than Amiri does. Or not Amiri, Valerie. And we missed with all of her attacks. Pew! Its armor class is actually just 36, even ranged touch attacks. Which means the Kyrieru is never gonna hit, basically. Near death. Get in there. And we finally killed it. Well, finally. We barely started the fight. We did kill it, though. The Great Nightmare is dead, and we got a Flaming Glaive +2, full plate, and a gold ring. The full plate is not worth all that much, but it's there nonetheless. We also found some alcohols and some more gold, but mostly the alcohols. Let's check down in this corner.
Without a doubt.
Nightmares are really cool. Kind of sucks we have to kill them, but they look really neat too, so. I think that's the end of Torpor, though. I think that's the end of the zone. I don't think there's anything else in here. At least I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Well, we have a thing to sell now. No one's going to be using the glaive. I don't think anyone else has glaive specialization. Actually, wait. Didn't we make somebody a glaive person to be a second row fighter that we'll never use? Something like that. Alright, I'm going to head back to the capital. We'll do a little bit of ruling type stuff. I think... Oh, maybe actually I'll keep the video going for now, because I think we have like an event when we get there. And I think our capital expands. Or something like that happens. Anyways, we need to get back to the capital regardless. I think we can actually buy a new land too. Buy a new region. I'll do all like the 14-day things between videos. Or between even parts of a video, because they're long. Yay, we're back in our capital. We can go places.
Your Grace, do you have a moment? Keston and I have a matter to discuss with you.
What has you so excited, Jod?
It's about the old prison. The one we were using as a field hospital. Now that the season of bloom has passed, the field hospital is unnecessary. However, the capital would certainly benefit from having a clinic. Right now, those harmed in the attack have nowhere to go to receive medical aid.
Okay.
In my opinion, Your Grace, our top priority should be securing the safety of the people returning to the city. I believe we should convert the old prison into guards' headquarters.
We've argued in circles on the matter, Your Grace, but it is ultimately your decision anyway. We'll abide by your orders.
The capital could use guard headquarters.
Agreed. I'll give the necessary orders.
God, I love her helmet. Valerie keeps silent for a few moments, pursing her lips. I don't know where to begin. You see, your subjects, who until recently felt only suspicion towards you, are gradually changing their minds. What you've been able to do for the barony has apparently made them feel that they can bring you any problem they have, even the most trivial. Valerie sighs. The neighbor of a local shepherd has taken his cow. Apparently, the owner let it graze in her backyard, and now the woman refuses to return the animal. According to her, she tolerated the imposition long enough, and now feels the milk belongs to her. The shepherd, of course, is demanding the return of his property. As I see it, the shepherd is right. The cow belongs to him, and it must be returned to the owner. Although, if you want to know my opinion, Valerie's face becomes more stern. This is a matter for the village chief or village council, or something of the sort, not for the supreme ruler of the lands. This barony may not be vast, but that doesn't mean the peasants should bother you with such trifles. Return the cow to the shepherd, of course. Just go get it. That was a really quick problem. We could just handle that one in like 10 seconds. Hello, Your Grace. Feels strange. It's amazing I can go and have a chat with an actual baron. I just want to talk about Ekun. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be too strong a word. He is way too gloomy, even more so than usual, if that's possible. Life without a family must be hard for him. But he's not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. Wonderful. What does this have to do with me? Well, for one, he's your companion. Second, I can't abide by him scowling another instant. Lastly, I want to know that when my ally is fighting beside me, they won't break, and Ekun feels too close to it already. What I'm getting at is that we should hold a merry revelry and use the opportunity to talk to him, heart to heart, and if we just invite him for a drink, he'll no doubt refuse, so we must organize everything in secret. We'll gather guests, prepare food and drink, bring Ekun, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my loot. What do you say? Sure, helping Ekun is our comradely duty. If you want to throw a feast, go for it. That's what we're going to do. I'm not sure I put it like that, but I'm glad you agree. I've talked to Alina, the innkeeper, and she's happy to help us, although between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Anyway, you should talk to her, and I should go and think of what I'm going to play. And one more thing, don't be late. I fear if we don't pull Ekun out of his mood now, it'll be too late. I guess we're not going to be doing ruling things at this very moment, because apparently we deal with Ekuns. Oh my god, everyone just wants a piece of me today. Bakken's turn. Oh, it's just Bakken giving us some potions. Thank you, bye.
The season of bloom was over. Its invasion of magical beasts stopped. Finally getting a break, it was time for us to restore the capital and count our losses.
Alright. Perfect. Season of Bloom complete. We're going to need to do some ruling. Jubilos did the tragedy of the mind, plus, oh, he failed at it. We succeeded at honoring the fallen, though. And we succeeded at the regent demanding our request, Lindsay's suggestion. Alright, good enough. Oh, we have a lot of things to do now. Letter from Magar Varn. A neighboring baron heard of our strife and sent help. Does that mean we have to go back to the throne room?
A rest would be welcome.
Yes. Finally, good news, Your Grace. Magar Varn, the ruler of Varnhold, has sent aid. Together with goods came a messenger with a letter for you. Here, please take it. We should go deal with him, or talk to him soon. Okay, we dealt with Magar Varn's letter. Got an economy in our relations. We need to buy this next... Oh, we can claim 2 regions now. We can buy the outskirts. We already did that. We can't buy anything else yet? I thought we could buy the Kama lands. Since we, took care of all that problem. It will be available to claim in the future. What about the northern Gnarl Marches, which is really kind of an unfortunate placement for our border. Also, claim in the future. Okay, well, we're not claiming anything yet. How about advisors? We haven't expanded our advisors. Alright, we have Rusty Dogs. Mercenaries known for the rust-colored armor have arrived in the barony. They want to be hired. Or come to an understanding with them. We could use our treasurer, but what else do we have for the moment? Troublemakers. Valerie. Oh, I need to upgrade some of our people. Okay, let's do a Ekun's thing first. Do I actually have to go to the inn? Companion quests, a feast of feasts. Alright, let's just go do that. Once we've dealt with that, we'll do this whole ruling thing. I might have to buy some more BP because we're really poor. Wait. Did they mean the inn or the tavern inn? I think they're the same thing in this game. Stop saving, I just want to go talk to Alina. There we go. Alright. I like how we have a giant owlbear rug now. And a bunch of normal bears. As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace? You must have come to talk about the feast for Ekundeo. I'd be happy to help. I'll provide food and drinks, everything else will be first class. How much is this going to cost me? Don't mention, Your Grace, it's such an honor for me. Everything's on the house. Who will serve it? With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honor with esteemed guests, I'd like to do it. Myself, Your Grace. She smiles awkwardly, turning an even brighter red. I commend your enthusiasm, why would you? Well, Your Grace, isn't it so? It'll be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it, including Ekundeo. She has a crush. Then we need to only agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have it right here in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Forgive me, but if we're thinking about the same Ekundeo, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods. If Madame Innkeeper is up for such a challenge. Alina is speechless, either due to astonishment or indignation or both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name is Natavi. I'm passing through the city. Ekun and I know each other from long ago, since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Natavi carefully. Can you think of a suitable place? How about the royal hunting grounds? I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's water nearby. What do you say, Alina? The innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know Ekundeo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or in a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful, in that case, I'll gladly meet both of you at the agreed upon place. My, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here, but when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what's gotten into me? Grumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ekundeo to the agreed upon place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Oh, we have to bring Ekun in our group. Alright, well, let's go deal with that. We'll just drop Kyrieru for now, I think. Bring Ekun, who we haven't leveled up in a while. Who's actually really good, to be fair. He's quite powerful.
A rest would be welcome.
No resting. Royal Hunting Grounds. Resting's for the weak. I hope we don't run into a fight there. Oh, it's too late now. We're going in. It's still a 5-hour walk. Like, that's a pretty decent hike. Although I don't know why no one takes horses. Or a cart, for that matter. Where are we supposed to go in here?
March ahead.
Is there anything like on the map that would sort of denote a feast? Maybe down in the swampy area? Maybe down where the Pataxians were? Oh, there's a... Oh, here we go. It's not showing up on the map, but there's definitely things here. There you are. Ekun, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekun's face freezes in surprise. He stares into Tavi and Alina silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekun turns a quizzical look to you. Relax, friend. Let's just drink a little and talk. Grabbing Ekun's arm, Alina leads him to the tables with the food. Please come here, Ekundeo, if you don't mind if I call you Ekun. Tavi fixes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple, with a long stare, Tavi says quietly to you, please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk to you. Oh, there's always something with you people. We spent 4 hours eating? Sounds like a lot of time to start eating, but okay. If I wasn't to tell, there she is. I like how the Pataxian camp is still here as well. Your Grace, smiling, Natavi nods politely. I admit, we got acquainted very suddenly. That's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Interruptions be damned. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Ekun in a long time, and I was so surprised to hear about him. I'd like to know you better. I'm at your service. Where are you from? I grew up in Nantambu, far from here, but I never liked that city. I left it years ago, and haven't been back since. I remember leaving it vividly. Little towers covered with bright mosaics dot the horizon, while I lay hidden in the bushels of sugarcane on a rumbling cart, drawn by a lame old donkey. Natavi laughs. How'd you meet Ekun? We guarded a caravan together. At first I couldn't stand Ekun. I took his silence for arrogance, but then a sandstorm forced us to spend a week in a tiny village. We drank everything the inn had to offer, and got to know each other better. Didn't you say before he doesn't like taverns? Natavi grins, staring off into the distance. He behaved somewhat differently when he was young. Curious story. Ekun never mentioned you. You don't say. It can't be. Natavi looks at you with a smirk. And he's usually so talkative. Keeps talking about himself, has passed his dreams and plans, a couple jokes here and there. There's a symbol of Callistri on your wrist. Are you one of her followers? You're well informed. Yes, I venerate the goddess. In my part of the world, this tattoo is part of an initiation ritual. It symbolizes awareness of one's desires, self-awareness. What do you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Alina, the innkeeper, treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking she wouldn't refuse if the Baron himself asked for a bottle of wine. Why do you need a bottle of wine? Natavi's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question, really. Why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. So why do you need a bottle of wine? Well, I wanted to steal Ekun for a moment, to walk and talk with him eye to eye. I've known him for a long time, and he could definitely use someone to talk to. I smile in response and leave. Oh, this is gonna be... What can I do for you, Grace? Can I get a bottle of wine? Don't bother with the bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour it for you. Just bring a glass. And still I prefer it. As you wish. Thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Ekun. My pleasure, Your Grace. I'm happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekundeo is a pleasure. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Ekun pretends not to hear. Well, let's go talk to Natavi again. Here you go, hope you like it. Casting a warm glance your way, Natavi nods gratefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind... Oh, this is going to turn out poorly. At least I have my saber-toothed tiger to keep me safe. Saber-toothed lion? Tiger? Yeah. It's huge. Look at how tall that thing is now. It is man height, so it's... I don't know. My character's probably about 6 feet tall. Give or take. It's about 6 feet tall, which is terrifying. That's a little shorter than 6 feet tall. It's about a 5.5, 5 and a bit feet. 5 feet 8 inches or so. Anyways, it's tall. It is way too tall for any sort of beast that you want going around at you. Who wants to talk to me now? Who wants a piece? Who wants a piece of this? I don't want to talk to any of my group members. As sad as that sounds. Maybe we should go find them. They kind of wandered off. Oh, we can't leave. Lindsay's approaching us. Yes, Lindsay. Lindsay looks up at you surprised, trying to keep the rhythm. Where are you going? If you leave now, the whole plan will go to pieces. Final say of the party. God, I just wanted to look around. Can't talk to Alina. We could talk to Dog, but that seems sort of pointless. It's just a dog. Anyone else got anything to say? Food's good. You're not eating at all. That's ill-advised. If you find nothing left for you, don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you for the invitation, Eltimar. You're welcome. Bad party, short on food. What? There's lots of food, Your Grace. Dying of boredom, oblivion and death, unconsciousness, and alcoholic lethargy. Is it not all the same? A great celebration. It's nice to see smiling faces all around and to forget our troubles for a while. Well, who am I supposed to talk to? My favorite pastime at parties is to stand silently in the darkest corner and watch friends and strangers dancing and having fun. God, Kalik, you're so edgy. Or Gongar. What do you got for me here? To your health, Eltimar. By the way, if you're looking for a place where to go after the feast, I know a place with a very peculiar menu. We only live once. Hehehe. Such a wonderful idea, Eltimar. Come now. Why did you tell us about it sooner? I'd have baked a pie. Lindsay runs her fingers over the strings intently. Lindsay, I think now's the perfect time for one of your performances. Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone? I'm sure. Just make it happen. Ahem, your attention? My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures and that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Alina for this generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Alina bows, turning red. And now I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. Ekun quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it's deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and the music echoes among the trees. Suddenly you notice that Ekun is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot, trying not to look at anyone. At the same time, Alina is trying to lean closer and closer to Ekun, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. I try and shove Ekun closer to Alina. Ekun, my friend, you crowd me so. Turning right as a beat, Ekun whispers an apology and moves towards Alina. She grabs Ekun by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chord and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives a well-deserved applause. It's like, dude, personal bubble. I'm your Baron. Alright. Talk to Lindsay. No, that's what we just did. What's next? Come on, Feast for Feasts. Tell me what to do. Lindsay, do you want to talk? Like, we could just tell her to, like, F off. What's the deal with the ring on her finger? Lindsay holds her arm for you to get a clear look at the ring. It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued with the powers of Shaylin, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. Really? It's like a dimensional door? So please don't get angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here. Promise. Oh, okay. Well, I have to go. Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I would be sleeping through lectures at the academy. That's fair. Ekundale, let's go talk to you. You're probably the person we have to talk to. He greets us with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to Ekun. I'll make sure everyone has enough drink. Looking at Alina's back, Ekun turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags, cutting plan to bring a hunter to a feast and call him to hunt. You know, Lindsay, she has actually, it was a team effort. Lindsay, Alina, Natavi. And you, according to Alina. Ekun is silent for a while. Thank you. Want a glass drink with me? He looks uncertainly at the offered glass. Help yourself, it's time to relax. No thank you. I see Alina is trying very hard to please you. She's the lady of the house, it's her responsibility. I think this is more than a sense of obligation. Ekun shrugs nonchalantly. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads across Ekun's face. There's very much of her all at once, however she is a good woman. Let's talk about something else. Why did you never tell me about Natavi? He shrugs. Why? How'd you meet her? Guarded caravans, she talked a lot. I thought she must be in love with her own voice, Ekun winces. But over time we all walked many roads together. I learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. Why'd you stop talking? Started leaving with Amanda, and Natavi left with the caravan. Were you close? We are friends, and friends leave. But stay anyway. I see. How are you? Life is life, it goes on whether we wish it or not. What do you mean? I'm still thinking about them. Ekun stares into the distance. I wake up. With the first rays of sun, I see the faces of my family. Fire turns to ashes, midday turns to midnight, and when the stars are shining, I still think of them. Some days bitterness and rage fill me. I drive them away. Other days I feel a smile on my face and I appall myself. Only hunting numbs my feelings, but the further I follow the trail, the darker the woods are, and the harder it is to find my way back. Don't submit to despair. Deep inside, you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Don't be ashamed of the moments where joy returns to your life. Easier said than done, but there is wisdom in your words. Of course, I'm a cleric. I have like 28 wisdom. I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? It's good to be among friends and trees, and even better, not holding a bow. I got something to eat. Looking at you, tilting head to the side. Sniffs your hand. The wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Ekun. Oh, look at that, Ekun. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You fought through so much together. Natavi shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection when there is none? I think he deserves a name. Looking at the dog and thinking for a moment, Ekun smiles slightly. His name is Akbo. Alina looks at Ekun and seems to forget about the whole world for a moment. That's better. A wonderful, imposing name. Well chosen. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired and we have to get back to the city. Maybe it's time we packed up. Perhaps it is. Although you probably should finish that gazelle first. You kind of just didn't eat any of it. What a waste. Oh well.
A rest would be welcome.
We made it back. We're still fatigued. Everything's fine. I am going to do some ruling things. If anything really super exciting happens, I will do it in a video, obviously. But for now, we're just going to try and get through some of these events and upgrade our town a little bit. So, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.